let's see if we can't find the Shadow Lord's castle. Welcome back to the Lost Shrine, where I am very paranoid about missing any doors or any items behind doors. Once again, a lot more weak shades, and I'm sure they'll be followed by some armored ones. No, just really weak ones. I want to apologize in advance if you hear any background noise. It's not really something I can do, unfortunately. It's starting. I waited for it to lessen down a little bit, but it's raining here right now. And right outside, yeah, you'll hear there's something outside my window or near my neighbor's roof that just is causing a little bit of a clicking noise to happen, and I apologize about that. But I really don't want to waste any recording time, because I've been having trouble finding the time as it is recently, no matter how badly I really want to play Nier. And now that I say that, I'm thinking about the fact that maybe you wouldn't have even noticed it if I hadn't called attention to it, and now it's going to bug you for the next 30 minutes, so if that's the case, I sincerely apologize. Oops. Oh, I broke it anyway. Must have been missing 1 health or something. Oh, didn't push it enough. There we go. Pretty sure we're getting pretty close to the... I'm pretty confident we're getting close to the... Oh my gosh. Pretty sure we're getting close. Jeez, that was rough. A lot of enemies. I'm pretty confident we're getting close to the top of the shrine now. Probably not many more block puzzles in our future. Those enemies were partially broken, so I could probably get rid of them with light attacks instead. There's a health self drop. Thank you very much, Nier. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, not blocking anymore. Teamwork from Kaine and Nier there. Oh, hello. Not sure why I expected this room to be completely free. There you go. I just had to wait for an opening there. It is pretty annoying if you miss with the spear's light attacks. Just because of how slow the animation is and how far it sends you. Hello there. Oh. I should probably be blocking. Oh, I did the finishing attack. And that's the Phoenix Spear for you. Kind of a poor example for how badly I did, though. Or kind of a poor example with how badly I did. Faded away into dust. That's the way out, but we're going to continue this way again like I did before, because we just used quite a few medicinal herbs, so I'm going to be crossing my fingers for some of those. What a pain this is. And it is very much presented as a pain. I could understand 4 blocks, but 5, Yoko Taro, please. Okay, let's get this way out of the way, so that way we can just pull the right one and then push the left one more to the left, and then we'll be able to go through the door. And according to the mini-map, this is the last room before, or the next one is the last room. So this is probably the only puzzle we'll have to deal with. back to the Tetris room. Medicinal herb, nothing, and medicinal herb. Well, I can't say it was super worth it, but I did want medicinal herbs. Also, that's kind of creepy that the box is reset that way. Just completely differently from the way we did it. Very interesting. Jeez, okay. One more room and then outside we go. The loading emblem looks like a little bear.
Emil, I want you to... I'm sorry, right?
Sorry for what?
I'm going to talk to the villagers. I want them to let you in.
Oh, it's no big deal. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to it.
Well, you shouldn't be. It's crap, and it needs to change.
I wish everyone felt the same way.
Emil.
It's all right, really. I like camping out with Kaine. It's kind of fun, in a weird way. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough! I got a fucking image to maintain.
It is definitely a relief to know that Nier is the only one who's really upset about them having to stay outside the village. Sorry for stopping dead in my tracks during that conversation too. I was really scared that a cutscene would play when we got to the top, and I didn't want to risk interrupting that conversation. Now this is here, so does that mean that we can use it to very easily skip to the end? Or are we just gonna have to push it again? No, I'm pretty confident we can get up there. Let's try it. I'm not even sure if that's what this box is here for, but there's gotta be some way to edge ourselves up there. There we go. Pretty easy, and I think... Oh, here's some shades. I think we can immediately jump down now to get to the top where we found the Vice and fought that boss, or those bosses, I should say. Now this box is, you can't move this one, and I'm a little curious about it. Okay, is there anything else? Anything of note here other than a pretty tree? Magic drop and a strength drop. Okay, that is definitely a worthy reward of being hidden up here. Well, quote unquote hidden up here. I'm very tempted to use a strength drop with the Phoenix Spear next time we fight a boss. Also, I realized I did talk about how we could just immediately jump down, and I went the long way anyway. That's okay though. The Lost Shrine is really cool. Obtain the word Otesra. Experience rate plus 15%, not quite as good as what we have. Our attack rate is 15% right now. Our experience rate is up by 20%, which is great. I can't see us getting very many words that are better than that. The two-handed sword, Beast Lord. Might as well take a look at that. Interestingly, this is the iconic Nier weapon. At least I'm pretty sure it is. The one that's in a lot of the promotional materials, as well as the one that carried over into Automata. It's sort of it's essentially the two-handed version of where is it? Beastbane has a very similar lion head on it. But we got the Phoenix Spear for a reason. Let me just save really quickly here. It is really, really coming down outside. increasing and increasing in strength, and it's just very annoying for recording. Thank you for bearing with me.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that stone statue. It's the leader.
I'm not sure I'd describe that as stone at a first glance. Yeah, it's very interesting that the shades actually do get destroyed by the sunlight here. Alright, that's not nearly enough damage, which means we are going to use a strength drop. Oh, as soon as he goes invulnerable.
You cannot hope to best me.
These little bastards just keep coming!
These creatures cannot abide the sun. Lure them into the light.
Liam O'Brien is such a good voice actor. I had to listen to him finish that line.
You felled the beast.
Not quite, and now my strength drop is gone too, but we get to see a new move that is very funny. That we can, and it's honestly a very fun move to block as well. Because you have to turn near and re-block to make sure he's facing the right direction. It's a very good use of the game's restriction of only letting you block attacks directly in front of you. And that did a lot of damage. I will take it.
Kaine! Kaine, are you all right? We've got to get help.
I fear there is little we can do.
No! Kaine!
Get back.
What is that?
Kaine! Kaine!
was clever.
Stay your blade. Magic is required against this foe.
Oh, I am not doing very well here. I'm not sure why he says the magic is required when my Phoenix Spear does quite a decent amount of damage, but
Let's do it!
Emil!
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine.
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with you.
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again, as many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is, we're gonna get you back! I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak and sad and lonely, but somehow you make me strong. You're my friend and I need you, so you can't go away!
All right. All right. Stop crying. Thank you. I'm all right.
over there. Obtained a mysterious stone fragment. What is this? I have no idea. How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola. It's a cipher of some kind. Can you determine its meaning? I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this, and Popola gives us a piece of paper that says we have the Stone Guardian, and we need the Law of Robotics, Sacrifice, the Memory Tree, and Loyal Cerberus. I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue. No problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right? Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage. We kill them or they kill us. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord. It won't be easy. kill Shades and save my daughter. Easiest thing in the world. But how can you even be sure that she's... Because she is, alright? So the junk heap and the forest of myth, right? I'm on my way. Please be careful. Don't push yourself too hard. Oh, and listen about Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed and they're thankful. It's just, they're scared, you know. People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along along the best I can, but can you please give them a little more time? I guess. Now we're given the choice to go to either the junk heap or the forest of myth, and we're going to go ahead and go for the junk heap because that's where one of the side quests we picked up is. Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap. Perhaps we can find a clue in Two Brothers' weaponry, and that is where we'll go next. It's honestly too bad that we can't quick travel to the Lost Shrine and then swim across the little lake there. More of a pond, really. Swim across the pond to get to the junk heap quicker, but oh well. We have poor drifting on our side. Got stuck again.
Developed some manner of bodily protection. It seems these creatures too follow the base rates of evolution.
Well, if I can't knock it off, I'll just have to crush it. Shell and all.
That is a lot of medicinal. Oh, I just wasted a health salve. Oh. Well, that's the worst. Now I can't pick up those extra herbs. Oh well. I cannot believe how many medicinal herbs there are on this bridge. Every single box. I don't know if I was just lucky or what. That is pretty crazy.
There's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow! Check this out! It looks brand new!
Hey, be careful there.
I'm fine!
Oh no.
Huh?
Look out!
Jacob!
junk heap. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh, hello again.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown. How fares your brother? My brother's been dead for 4 years. I see. Please forgive the question. It's okay. Look, I need to ask you something. What is it? You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little guys. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and strong. No, I haven't heard anything like that, but I haven't really been listening. I just want to destroy robots. Rip them up. Okay, well, never mind then. Sorry to bug ya. Wait. Yes. I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it. Obtain the two-handed sword Iron Will. Maybe this sword has seen better days. Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now. Can you repair it? I can repair anything with the proper material. If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts. I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator. Obtain the B2 passcode. You got it. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies in the second basement live, so you got it. By the way, what can I help you with? Can we strengthen anything? We can, but the Phoenix Spear needs gold ore and 2 giant eggs, so yeah. Not quite there yet. Come back soon. So it is very surprising that this is not Jacob, because I want to say that it's the same model, except for the missing arm, of course, which is interesting because the cutscene implies that Gideon tore Jacob's arm off. So when you see Gideon without an arm, you kind of draw 2 and 2 together, especially because they use the same model. But no, unfortunately, the brother did die in the accident. And yeah, not much else to say. And now Gideon has grown up and taken over the shop. I'm sorry, I don't even know really how long the recording has been going on for, because I took a really long break to try and wait for the rain to stop. It is not. I thought I could power through it, but it's really getting on my nerves, so I'm sorry to end this video short, and I'm sorry about the background noise, but I will definitely not have this issue next time. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Take care.